Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Thanks for all your support, guys, and like, share, comment and stuff because it helps my channel out and helps my channel grow. Thank you very much. So yesterday, well, this morning actually, the early hours of this morning at 0.39 past midnight, Prince Harry wanted to interview Vladimir Putin, Donald Trump and Mark Zuckerberg about their upbringing and childhood traumas, which left Spotify execs scratching their heads before 15 million podcast deal was scrapped. This has been reported by Mail Online, and it's also from Bloomberg. So this is the news that Prince Harry wanted to interview Donald Trump, Vladimir Putin, the Pope, Mark Zuckerberg, to name but a few. So he wanted to interview these polarizing figures. Well, I'm not too sure about Mark Zuckerberg. Well, actually, yeah. These polarizing figures. And he wanted to speak to the Pope about religion. And he wanted to... It's just mind-boggling because if you've got an English prince talking to the Pope about religion, does he not understand that there is a conflict there? Does he not understand that there could ignite some tensions there? With regards to even on the home front, I mean, you've got Northern Ireland, you've got places in Scotland that is still see sectarianism. There is sectarian, there's different fractions that still, you know, hold deep grudges. And another thing that I thought was, like, how's he going to relate to Donald Trump, the guy he snubbed, the guy his wife snubbed? How is he? Do you think the Donald's going to want to sit down and talk to him? I mean, I would have been all over that. That would have been peak internet. I would have loved that. But he's not an intellectual match. He clearly thinks he is. Vladimir Putin, are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? Why would Vladimir Putin want... I mean, I suppose Vladimir Putin would, just, again, peak internet. And I just... Mark Zuckerberg, probably, I get that. I get that he would. Like the old CEO of Twitter, Jack Dorsey or something. I guess he would too. But Trump? Really? Nah, come on. So let's have a look at the overall of the situation. Let's see if there's any truth in this rumor. Now, Bloomberg have reported it, so they must have got their sources quite well. You know, we've had a lot of different puff pieces this week. We've had a lot of crazy information. I am going to look into the Spencer thing because, interestingly enough, you know, I saw Angela Levin talking about it, and apparently that was old news. Apparently that came out in the Mexit negotiations, the Sandringham Summit. So we'll have a look into that and another reading if we've got time. If they don't do anything stupid, they probably have done something stupid by the time this is uploaded and done. So anyway, let's have a look at the overall energy of the situation, and then we will have a look into Harry's situation. Trump. 6 of Wands. Glory. Wanting glory hunting. Now, we know the 6 of Wands in reverse is often in readings about Harry. So maybe he was looking for his dragon slaying moment, as it were. He was wanting to kind of go out on a and use his princely powers to overcome these yeah. 3 of Pentacles working together. What's the hope? Oh, so bad, poor work. The Magician. I think Harry has a vision board. To be honest with you, I really do. I think Harry has a vision board. It's a bad idea. Look, there's the King of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like these ideas were put out there, kind of worked on, Don't know if they were as grand as certainly interviewing Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin. The Seven of Swords in reverse. This is very much a deceiver revealed. We're talking about somebody who clearly thinks they are something they are not. They like playing mental games where everyone can, like, it's everyone can see through it. And once you see through a narc, or once you see through somebody who's playing mind games on you, you can't unsee it. And this is where the public are at, I feel. And this is where a lot of these big businesses are at, going, oh, you are the epitome of non-tent. Page of Swords, chatter, quick acting. Four of Pentacles, loss of control. Eight of Pentacles, I know what happened there. They didn't do the work. The Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. And the Ten of Swords, someone's feeling stabbed in the back. Are they issuing a cease and desist? Are they trying to silence like the whistleblowers and stuff? This is interesting. We'll see what Harry's cards have to say. This is an overview of the situation. So the King of Pentacles in reverse. We know Harry is a Virgo and he has that king. He would come through as the king on Knight of Pentacles. They thought, I think Spotify was still kind of like, all right, he's a prince for a long time, but he's got like, he was very difficult. They tried to make it work. They tried to do things and pull it together. However, the Seven of Swords in reverse just showed him for who he was. They were deceived. And once they were deceived, and they just hoped he would go away, in a sense, the Knight of Pentacles there, I really feel like with the Knight of Pentacles, definitely, remember this is the overview of the situation. He's went from being a big figure and difficult to work with, but he's still a king in, like, he's still got that clout. I'm not saying he's an actual king, you know. However, this clout that he thinks he's got, this clout that he thinks they had, this big money earner is a big loss earner, and they've diminished it. That's got out of the deal there. Ten of Swords, stabbed in the back. Page of Swords. I'm interested to see what Harry is about this whole situation, because that's the overview of the situation. This is a layered reading if you're new here, and I do like the different layers because it helps to understand the situation, and often we get repeaters. Watch this be the one time we don't get any repeaters. I really feel like this was a glory grab on Harry's behalf, but it didn't get off the ground because they didn't realise he didn't have any sense in his head. Now, I'm interested in this Page of Swords. How does Harry feel about this story coming out? The Sun in reverse. Oh, dear. He feels like people are just getting an opportunity to go at him because of who he is. This, like, zero accountability. The Three of Cups, this is just bad gossip and bad blood and people just being awful to him because he is. There's the Queen of Cups in reverse and the King of Swords. Interestingly enough, both the Donald and Vladimir Putin would come through as King of Swords. The reason being, they're both air signs and swords relate to the air. If we were just talking about Putin alone, he could come through as air or like the Emperor. The same with Donald Trump. There's that kind of energy. The only reason King Charles comes through as an emperor is because of his status as head of state. The Queen of Cups in reverse there, he could well, is he blamed? How can you blame Camilla? how can this be? It's only because, really? It's only because there's that in the press that are sympathetic. How can be the British media's fault when it was an American, I think it's actually a Swedish company, Spotify, and they've got American offices. And there's Bill Simmons. You're knighted on this channel, Bill. We're knighting you. You are an honorary knight of the tarot, an official title. The King of Swords underneath. He's Page of Pentacles, money making, status making, Ace of Wands. I'd be careful. I think he's wanting to sue, wanting to try something. Page of Wands, angry, very angry, and impatient with the story. Knight of Cups, how he wants to be perceived. There's that influencer vibe, and the Lovers in reverse. We are seeing Harry and Meghan's image in a death spiral, and Meghan will not like it at all. At all. She will just be like beyond coping with it. We have the Page of Pentacles, so it was a money-making idea. He just saw this as a pot of gold he could dip into. And the King of Swords underneath, I would think with this story coming out right now, he feels very much like suing, basically. The Ace of Wands upright is starting something new, creative. He's are we going to get Todger part 2? The Ace of Wands there. Page of Wands, it's made him really angry, and he's very impatient about the situation. He thinks it's gossip. He thinks he's blaming absolutely everyone. This is because I'm the son. This is just this complete reversal. It's just not fair. The Queen of Cups in reverse. So he's making this all about his mom, and I feel like he is blaming Camilla as well for some reason. We get a lot of Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel like he's going to say this is the British press, even though it comes from Bloomberg, which I'm pretty sure is in the States. Even though the Spotify and most of its offices are in the States, its creative talent is in the States. This is like everything is the British press's fault. The Hanged Man in reverse and the Page of Wands, angry, irritated, not learning, won't have taken everything on board. What he's wanting to achieve, I feel like we're going to get some more puff pieces. We may get Auntie Elton saying something at Glastonbury. We may get some more. We've already had David Furnish come out and go, they're in regular contact with them, as predicted. Auntie Elton and Uncle David are furnishing, get it? Furnishing Harry and Meghan with cash, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. The Lovers in reverse. He gets threatened with the Splitsville all the time, you know? All the time. What does Donald Trump think of this? Now, Donald Trump is a Gemini, so he would come through as the King of Swords. Let's have a look and see what the Donald thinks. I'm surely... It's a bit of a loss. It's 2-5. Let's have a look. The Moon. Ooh. He thinks they've got the Mexic card. They need cash. He knows they need cash. He's unreceptive to them. Hey, there's something with the Donald. Donald knows something, guys. The secret's revealed. Now, do I think the Donald is following Harry and Meghan. I think he likes a lot. To be fair, he does seem to be a guy who is very much into rolling news and is interested in the world around him, and he's interested in cultural norms. That's definitely something you get with Donald. I get that vibe from him. I feel like whether you love him or you hate him, I feel like he's just like, well, the marriages, that there's a secret to be revealed around this. There's the King of Coins in reverse. He thinks Harry's, yeah. There's the King of Cups in reverse. There's the Five of Swords in reverse. There's the Sun in reverse. And then it's a 10 of Coins. Weirdly enough, this is going to sound really weird, but he feels like Harry's done. This whole vibe is Harry's done, and Donald knows something. I'm not saying he's the only person who knows something, but I feel like there's a bigger story to come, and there's rumors, because he thinks the marriage is pretty much, the stability is pretty much done. They will further burn bridges. He thinks they're done, man. Absolutely done. What's this about? Jealousy of his brother. Five of Swords. It's just taking things that aren't theirs. And there's the Sun. I think he thinks it's a shame it got to where it's got. There's a definite sense of loss there with regards to, interestingly enough, how Prince William comes up, like he's doing it to harm his brother, and the Five of Swords around it, it's all sticking the knife in, it's all taking things away from the monarchy, and everyone can see it now. I feel like this energy is just like, it's a shame because there's family involved. I know. Don't come for me in the comments if you don't like Donald Trump, or if you like Donald Trump and I'm saying something wrong. Just leave me alone. I'm just saying what the cards say. I can feel it. Don't shout at me. Me just simple tarot reader. The 10 of Coins there. He's saying with the Death card in reverse, this was never true love. He thinks she's a fraud, she's a phony. He thinks he's been led down the garden path. He thinks there's something dodgy going to come out. And they're jealous of William. He's jealous of William. I wouldn't be surprised if Trump actually comes out and says that. He's jealous of William. And the royal family will always be fine. I think Trump's going to come out and say something like that. But I do feel like Trump is just like, there is more to come out. There are more things. There are more rumors to come out, which is interesting. So yeah, Harry is raging. We are going to get some more puff pieces. He is blaming the media, of course. And he is thinking of litigation. We shall see about that. We shall see. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If there's anyone you would want me to read on, anything at all, let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate all you guys' support and everything on the channel. Like, share, subscribe, and all that YouTuber stuff. And I shall see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.